Check. Mic test. 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. All right, I think we are live now. Wow, it's been a long time, guys. See you again in my little channel Practifile. Yeah, last week I was not able to do my live because I was out of state. Had a little trip, went to Utah and Arizona. You know, just relaxing a little bit, not too I'm not just just relaxing. I'm not working my ass off too much. But yeah. All right. So we're going to do some impressions today on the Aful Don X and Simgot EG280. So it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be same as what's this one? Like the one I had 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, wherein I like drew what's this one? I drew the graph and saw me fail. Let me just share my stuff in here. Let's see, where is my oops, not this one here. Okay, and we're gonna start soon with the listening. Am I fine? Yeah, I did try. I'm gonna try and listen to a little bit of neutral set before going to the dawn, just so that you know. Oh, hello there. Good morning to me. Yes, it's morning here. I don't know what time they're in Brazil. If I remember, I think you're in Brazil. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Simgot EG280 first, and then go with the Aful, or I don't know. Maybe I can try go Aful directly to Aful. I'm really excited. The Aful came from Mark Super Reviews, so really big thanks to Mark Ryan's Super Reviews for, you know, sending it to me. Not really to sending it to me. At first it was sent to Duckbloke, but I asked him if I could try these out. I have some of his IMs too, so I'm gonna release my review on the nice HCK Rockies, which is a very good set for its price. I have it here. Yeah, the Rockies. I just finished my review yesterday. The Moondrop Meteor here, and the Fio FX17. So all these three sets are very good sounding. So yeah, while you're here, I'm just gonna tell you. Ooh, yeah, okay. Simgot okay, I'm gonna do Simgot first. But yeah, the Rockies is very good for its price. Just because it's live, I'm gonna tell you what's in my video. So highly recommended Moondrop Rockies if you're into a balance, leaning to a little bit of brighter in tonality. Not really like bright, but a little bit of elevation there in the treble. Moondrop Meteor though, it is very good, but I think that it's a little bit overpriced. So because you know, it's I think 500 something, 550. It's tuned really good, but it could have been priced at least half, or I don't know, 400 bucks. FX17 also very well implemented, very close to the Cadenta 12 graph wise and even sound wise, at almost half the price. So yeah, check my video out, and Yeah, let's not take this. Let's not take this long. I'm probably just gonna try out the Simgot here. It's unopened. I got it like, was it a week ago? Yeah, but just, you know, I'm reserving first impressions on weekends. So I'm just gonna do live just so that I can have some form of content, you know. So this is the box here, so that I don't need to do unboxings in my videos. So I just do unboxings and live stream, and I think that's better. It's 11 a.m. in Brazil. Oh, okay. All right, so this is it here. Simgot game. I haven't seen the graph. Okay, so I haven't seen the graph of this. So, it's a very typical Simgot case, I guess. Actually, it's my not really first time, but it's been a long time since I tried Simgot set. It's been a long time, so all right. I think their samples are, I think, limited. I'm not sure if it's limited, but I thought they've removed me in the reviewers list, and I was like, hey, you've got a new IM, and I still have the chance, and I said, okay. Wow, this is nice. It has a different shell design. I mean, not the yeah, it's nice. Look at that. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I think they've made a different shell design. Not the plate though. The plate is still kind of like Simgot, but definitely a different shell design. And what configuration is this? Should be here though. And why am I wearing sunglasses? Dynamic and one planar. Okay, so one DD and one planar driver. Is it the microplanar though? So one DD in there. Is it one DD really? I don't think it's, yeah, it's one DD and one planar. But it looks like there's one DD, and is it a no, it's not. It didn't say microplanar, right? So it says one planar, so it's really like, huh, okay, interesting. But usually planars are like squares. This one's here, both are circles, so I'm assuming, let's see here, what's the size of the DD here? It should be the bigger one, huh? PZ Electric? I am going to do blind test. Yep. Haven't seen the graph. Nothing to influence my... Nothing. Oh, the cable's nice. Oh, you know what? The cable reminded me of Akustun cable, no kidding. Akustun RS1. So red is red. Violets are blue. Oh, and they now have a recessed 2-pin. So I'm not sure if that helps, but recessed 2-pin in there. Did they have recessed 2-pin? I don't think so. I think they had just the regular 2-pin connectors, right? But it does help it a little bit more stable. Now with the new shell design, I'm assuming this should fit better. Oh, they come with a dongle. They come with a dongle. Why would they come with a dongle? Is this a dongle? So, yeah. There is a dongle. So I don't know if it's just a converter or an actual dongle? Because sometimes IM companies, they include just converter, no, not actual dongles that has chips. So, but there's one way to know that. Let's see, where's that? One way to know it, and just, yeah, I did have a good time. I took pictures, went to Grand Canyon. It is a dongle. It is a dongle. Wow, interesting. Why would they include a dongle? Maybe it's probably hard to drive. So I'm gonna check what dongle. I had a great time. Yeah, I took pictures. I brought with me the Mystic 8 and the Cantor. And so we had some time in the Horseshoe Bend, like the Grand Canyon stuff. Waited there for the sunset. And so, like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a picture of these two sets in here. And so I shared my impressions. Not my impressions. I shared those pictures on Facebook. And yeah, that's what I did. I had a great time. Thanks for asking. What do I use now? So they have the black and oh man, this is the hardest part, you know, one of the hardest part. Which ear tip to use? I'm probably gonna use the just the white one, just because it looks like it's gonna fit better. It's, yeah, probably just the white one. They're not giving you the regular EG280, so this one here, it's a little bit different, but they feel okay. They're not wide bore per se, but yeah, they're more of like, they're closer to, oh man, they're closer to like silicone ear tips. And they're short bores too. Okay, that's interesting. I prefer short bores. I prefer it closer to my ear than the longer ones. The longer ones it just gives me a lot of peaks past 10K. But no, man, the fit is not just what I thought. The fit is not good with the No, it's not good. That's the problem with the shortboard ones. Fit can be really, really finicky because they break the seal. They don't, at least for my ears, they don't seal well. Yeah, so this is the problem with live stream, guys. Like, you're seeing all the pain. Oh man, you're seeing all the pain compared to like edited videos wherein just you see the final results. We cut the unnecessary part. This is so unnecessary, but anyhow, it's what it is. Okay, alright. I think I'm getting a good seal with the black one, so okay, yeah, better fit. And then, so no go for me for the white ones. I mean, like, I can't always change ear tips. It's just that I also want to try it with the ones they provided, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna put it there. Bear with me. I'm almost there. I'm just removing this unnecessary stuff too. I'm a little bit of OC on this, obsessive compulsive on. Okay. Alright, so which source do I need to use now? So I have 3 sources here. I also have one dongle, like an Amazon seller sent it to me. It's the Etsy 3 Essence of Audio. It's Etsy HA05. Now this is really, really funny. Are the Cadenza 4 still? Yes, the Cadenza 4 still worth it. I like that thing. Anyhow, with this one here, I almost returned it. I told them like, hey, it doesn't work. It really does not work, which is really strange. This is my first time encountering a dongle like this. So when you plug it in, it does not read. It only reads when you plug the earphone, the 3.5 connector, which is really, really stupid. Like, why would you do that? I thought, I tried it on my phone. I tried it everything. I tried it on my laptop, different, and it does not work. It only works when you plug the So it's like there's a switch in here that toggle when you put an earphone on the terminations. No, not the termination. The 3.5 or 4.44. Which for me was, at first, it was okay, but the more I tried to use it, the more it gets annoying, because when I change IEMs, it turns off. And then I had to plug in. You know the story. It's just really, really annoying. It sounds good. It's a dual CS4313, CS431, CS43131. All right, here we go. First impressions now. I'm gonna plug it now using my Shanling M3 Plus. I usually try. I have a playlist, and I usually do "Unwell First" by Matchbox. Matchbox 20. Here we go. Oh man. Okay. Bright. What, dude? Wait. There's something strange going on for a while. I'm just gonna wait for the vocals here. Really? No, this is no. Something's strange going on. I don't like that. No. It's I don't know what's going on. It was not supposed to be like that. The stage was just overly expanded. It's not like that. Shouldn't be like that. Let's do this one more time. There you go. It's the player. All right. Very balanced sounding. I'm using the Theo GM21. Dude, the details in this are top notch. How much are these? Price. These are priced $50, $66, $79, $80. Okay, let me pause. I feel like it's the typical Simgot tuning, wherein they have that emphasis on clarity and detail. It's always been their signature, and I've never heard a dark Simgot, to say the least. Okay, now at $80 with this kind of detail and resolution, I think it competes to IEMs above its price range. Yeah. Let's try Playing God by Polyphia. Very good, actually, for the price. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, There's some mid bass in there to compensate with the treble energy, definitely. Oh, okay. And the is it piezoelectric, planar? It's doing something there. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna draw now. Drawing time. Oh man. It is okay. How about let's see here. What do I try? The worst. I'm gonna try the worst here. Yeah, it's. I know it's fun. Let me just find my blank. No, I can't find. I'm just gonna make one for a while. All right. All right. All right. So yeah, drawing time. Okay. Oh, this is my neutral target, right? Okay, I'll say last time I think I did my balance. I'll try the neutral this time. So I think it's like, so this is 60. 60. Is it 10? I'll try the 10 dB elevation. I think it's like this, like the typical Simgot, right? Like that. I'm just trying to guess where the peak is, so... I don't think there is a tuck here, so... Where's my... Okay. So I think it's a typical one, like, probably like this. Undo that. Maybe like... Nah, that's too much, I guess. Let's do that one more time. Yeah, it's the typical Simgot. That's what I think. I could be wrong, you know, and that's what's fun in here. I'm pretty sure there's some elevation here, though. And I'll do the 8K there. No, surprisingly, this hard. Let me just, okay, let me try if I can find peaks past 10K there. Huh. You know what? It could be a little bit of W. Just a little bit of a W. Like, I don't know, maybe like that. And then maybe a little bit of like that. It's really very smooth. This is the one thing I can think of, though. I could be wrong, and that's... We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. But it's very, very smooth. I mean, for for a set with a planar with they tamed that really well. All right, let's try. Okay, let's try one more time with here. Yeah, we're supposed to try high B, right? Playlist. How about I'm gonna try which one? Get Lucky. There is something wrong with my DAP, which is, I don't know what's going on here. What is wrong? It is very trippy. I don't know what's going on. It could be, I don't know, man. And maybe that's the reason why they included dongle, I guess. It feels like the connections are a little bit different. So I don't really know what's going on here. But it's only in my... No, it's also... This is interesting. Why is it doing that? It's definitely the cable. It's definitely the cable, man. There we go. I don't know. It could be the cable. Daybreak, it's a little bit harsh. It could be the Daybreak is harsh. It could be it could be the peak though. You could be very sensitive to upper mids, like this gain area. Or it could be this one too. And the ear tips that you use, because whatever ear tip you use, they can shift the peak and boost them to some extent. That's why I like using ear tips that does like a very deep fit to my ears. I don't know what's going on, but there's this one, the cable only works on the JM21, so there's some connection going on with the cable. I think it's 3.5 TRRS. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's definitely because there are there's like 4 braided something in there. It's 3.5 TRS, so definitely I think maybe because it includes a mic. Because it's for gaming, right? Does it? Do I have a mic? I don't know what the other connection is for, but it's 3.5 TRRS, and usually 3.5 only has 3, but this one has 4. I mean, like 4 contacts. So there's that, and probably that's why they included a dongle in there. There's a mic. Yeah, that's what I thought. But oh, okay, yeah, I do have a mic in here. Didn't see that. So that's why it sounded weird. Which is interesting because both the Shanling ones, I don't think they support mic input with the 3.5, and so it sounded weird. So the contacts were a little bit off from each other, and so I thought it was a cable. The JM21 though supported that, which is good to know. Still a bang for the buck, really. Okay, I think that is my impression of the EG280. Now let's go on now to the most awaited part, the Aful Dawn X. Did I save that? Let me just save my paint here. Save. What's this one? EG280. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna change it. All right, let's do Aful though. I already know. I've seen graphs already of this one here, so yeah. Okay. Man, like these are bulky. These are big. This must be like one of the biggest Afuls. These are big. These are tall and bulbous. Man, like because of that bone conduction, right? Fit is as usual from Aful. Very good fit in there. They have the 3.5 connection. Oops. Alright. Okay, so 4.4. I'm sorry, not 3.5. 4.4. All right. So really excited to try this one out. So again, Unwell by Matchbox 20. Here we go. Dude, so far it's natural sounding. Okay. Dude, details are also very good on these. Do you know why I try the Unwell first? Because around the 35 to 40 mark, there's this 3-4 drumstick count that you can hear or hear clearer if an IM has good detail retrieval. That's why. If it's I would know if an IM is over boosted on the treble, if that is too clear. Sometimes it's faint, wherein that's usually a sign that the IM is not good tech wise. So yeah. But so far it's natural and the details are good. I don't really hear the maybe my ears are just screwed up with the EG280. I'm pretty sure that is a very mid bass heavy set. This one here, it's yeah, I hear the details there. Let's try Under My Umbrella by Incubus. Ooh. Yep, I hear the ESDs there. The cymbals do sound really good. But again, for the price, right? I think these are $1,300, right? Aful Dawn X price, but yeah, $1,300. These are expensive. Yep. But separation is really good. Like, it's definitely top of the line sound. Okay, let's try. Let me see. Get lucky here. Very good bass, actually. So it's just very balanced sound. Ooh. Very clean bass. It likes, yeah, I kind of like know, not really know. I kind of like where the bone conduction comes from. The bass kind of like envelops, but not really muddying up the mid range. The vocals are very up close too. All right, I'm gonna try The Worst by Polyphia. This to me determines the how rounded the stage is, if it's proportional, if there's that holographic 3D stage. Because of the cymbals, I think around almost a minute mark, cymbals go in and I just, you know, it. Man, this is very expansive. Like, there's so many layers to your music. That's what I can say. There's so many layers. It could be placebo, but this is, yeah. So I'm just hang on, guys. I'm waiting for that cymbals. Here it is. So the stage is a little bit different. It's not really like rounded. It's more like oblong shaped. It's not really that wide. But yeah, it does have that 3D holographic. Ooh. Oh man, this is so trippy. It is so trippy. Okay, let me try playing God here. Did I try playing God? I'm not sure if I tried playing God. Could be the ear tips I'm using, but is it better than Elysian stuff? Good question. Annihilator definitely better than Annihilator in a way that, okay, let me just pause. I used to like the Annihilator's treble, but the more I started playing drums again, I used to play drums, and now I'm playing drums again. The more I play drums again, the more I realized that boosted treble is not really the thing for me anymore. I mean, like, do your own thing. Like, different audiophiles and different hobbyists have different preferences, so I understand where they're coming from if they like that boosted treble. But for me, it kind of like messes me up with my practice, especially if the treble is too boosted, because I'm not able to recognize, like, for example, I'm trying to practice a cover, like covering, like, it's hard for me to pinpoint if they're doing fills. So this is me. Okay, this is me. So I'm not saying that the Elysian stuff are bad. It's just that me, and it having that downward treble without boost is just my new preference, I should say. But having said that, I did try Elysian stuff like the Diva and other stuff from Timmy. It's too early to say. Oh man, it's good. But it's good, yes. Again, there's so many layers to this one here. This is the first thing that you would notice is like the separation and the layering of the instruments, they are so distinct. Like you can just listen to the guitars and not be bothered by the bass, even if the bass is there, but it doesn't feel like they're mixed up together on a same track. It sounds like every instrument comes from different speakers, if that makes sense. It just sounds like that, which is really, and that's why it was really trippy. I was like, it is good. However, I was more surprised about the nice HAK Rockies. The nice HAK Rockies was like, it's 499, price 499. It graphs very very close to the Mega 5 ESDs. And I was to be honest, I was underwhelmed by the Mega 5 ESDs. There was too much hype about it, and when I tried it, it was like meh. I felt like, I don't know, like I like high senior stuff. I have their Mega 5P. That's one of my reference sound, and I just like their products, but I thought like the Mega 5 ESD was a little bit overhyped. I thought that the ESDs and the BS that we're using for the treble didn't really match well, or I don't know, maybe it's just that unit. They do have a lot of variations with that, which is, you know, if I don't know, they have the HBB version. But I just thought that the treble was not as good as I expected. Now, having said that, the nice HAK Rockies, let me show you. Rockies, right? There and Mega 5 ESDs, right? It's very very close. Very very close. There. Like it, you know, like almost looks like just channel imbalance, right? Um the Mega 5 ESDs does not really sound like bassier. I wouldn't really say it sounds bassier, but the Rockies does sound a tad brighter, a little bit brighter in tonality. Now, my point here is I was so surprised about the Rockies that it could actually compete, for me, this is just for me, it can actually compete with sets priced twice as much. Top of the line sets. I dare say now with the Rockies, it can compete with the Aful Dawn X. Not with the layering, but with just the overall resolution, because this also has ESDs, right? The Dawn X has ESDs, and ESDs I think like doesn't really matter if you have, but it should be at least 4 ESDs to sound good. But the Rockies sounds amazing. So let me just try the Rockies again here. Let's see if they are a little bit forward in the treble. But man, the Dawn X sounds very very expansive. Yes, I would say it's pretty similar to the Monarchs. Yes, and that's what I thought. Like, man, this shouldn't be priced this like 499. Like, you can end game this. So I'm gonna post my video anyway, but I scored that S plus. That's almost a perfect score for its price range. My only nitpick for that would probably be the bass. So I didn't score perfect for the bass because I would have wished it had just a little bit more. I mean, they're going for that kind of tonality. But if it had just a little bit more bass for that fun factor, could have been great. But yes, and exactly in terms of resolution, exactly that's what I thought. Like 499 versus twice the price of the Monarchs, I'd get. And every time I listened to the Rockies, it was like, what the fuck, man? Like, this is so good. You know, because I'm always reminded of the price, you know? And this is what this hobby is about. You know, you need reviewers, not just me. You need to listen to reviewers who have, like, Jay and every reviewers out there. They have, you know, Like for me, I had a chance to, you know, live in Japan, and I know um how top of the line stuff sound, because, you know, like earphones was like my second home. I did have I tried it Top Pro? Can't remember. I think I have. No, I have not. I have not. I think I was supposed to borrow that from Mark, but um yeah. Let's see. Should I stop? Should I just measure this? Let me just last one, treble. High Spring by IU. Any IU fans out there? IU Korean. Oh man. That's like top-notch treble sparkle in there. Let me do that again. IU High Spring by. Dude, this is, but the vocals are so up close with the Aful. If you like vocals, this is the one to get. It almost feels like it really reminded me of the Supernova, 7 acoustic Supernova. I think could be that the graph or the gain is pretty close to the Supernova. Yeah. So I'm gonna measure them. Measuring time. Yeah, it's the boring part. Let me just get my stuff out here. Oh. Right there. I'm using the, what do I use here? Alright, this one up. Oh, you know what? I think my battery's almost out, so... Okay, I'm gonna make this really, really quick. Hopefully the earphones are going to but this has a mic though. I don't wanna, hopefully the dongle, I don't want to screw this up though. I feel like I need to use a different cable for this. Masha. Yeah, I feel like I need to use a different cable. I'm pretty sure I have some extra cable in here. Not this one. Yeah, which cable should I use? Yeah, maybe I'm gonna use the one from the Rockies. Cause I don't want like it, the dongle might read it differently, so no, not the Rock. Because it has a mic, and I'm not sure if the dongle supports mic, and it might read differently, so, and it might graph wrong. Okay, are we ready here? Let me see. I usually go to, man, why are Rue? There we go, Rue. Let's see if I guessed it right. You don't want to see my mess. Let's do that next time. TP35, I think I got that. Um, that's a little bit high, but it's okay. All right. Checking levels. I think that's okay. 76 dB. That's fine. Yeah. Here we go. The moment of truth. Ooh, okay. There's a peak in there. All right. Where's that? Did I get the 8K though? I'm too. It's too deep. So let's try a little bit shallower. That is a very good looking graph, in my opinion. I made a mistake. I thought it was like W. Yeah. So it's actually closer to my neutral target, which is pretty interesting. Is this really enough? Let's see. I'll take that, yeah. So this is the right. Huh. Too bad. So it was the peaks doing it all along. I thought there was an extra energy there because I just thought like symbols were a little bit forward in tonality. But yeah. Oh really? That's yeah, I tried I think they're doing a tour. Hopefully I get to try that, but dang, that's like 3,800 bucks, right? Little expensive. Yeah. So I do have the supernova. I left it Stephen. Is it Stephen? Stephen? Yeah. Um gave me a chance to review it. Good channel matching. Look at that, dude. Oh, I kind of like get that little bit of W in there. So I'll pat myself on the shoulder for that. Import. Okay, so no, not the trial one. It goes to Squig and what's the name of this? EG280. All right. Simgot EG280 R. Dude, like you now know how hard it is. Not really hard, but how annoying. Dude, no. This should be export, not import. Sorry about that. And then very good channel matching as expected from Simgot, dude. This is very good for the price. And the reason why I said that is it was a little bit hard for me to determine the Aful Dawn X technical performance because freaking Simgot, they have that boosted resolution for 80 bucks, dude. It screwed me up big time. They did very well on that implementation, man. Like I tell you, this is very nice for Simgot. Now, do I do yeah, I'm gonna do the Aful Dawn X and then we'll upload them on Squig real quick. This is just gonna be really quick. I'm gonna wrap it up after that. So go in there. Simgot being Simgot, man. They're like this. Look at that tonality. Look at that graph. This is very good. It's another banger from them. It has a planar, but it's not bad, you know. Do I delete this? Yeah, remove all. I just remove that all. Check levels. Oh no, I didn't plug it in. It goes to 4.4. Yeah, it should be fine. All right, here we go with the the Dawn X is. I've seen the graph of this, so Pretty close to the Cantor. Cantor is significantly brighter though. Ooh man, look at that. Like, okay, I'll take that. First try. I'll take that. There's a little bit of peak there that hit 8K. I'll take that. Yeah. Why not? Graph smoothing. First shot, yeah. Headshot on that one. Hopefully I get it the second time too. For the left. Where's my coffee? How is it compared to how's it compared to yeah, so you did say it has increased tonal and technical performance, but do you think it is reasonable for its asking price? It's 3,800 bucks. What do you think? Not quite there. Yeah, because 3,800, that's a lot, dude. And I think that, like, even with the Aful Cantor, this is... You can endgame with this as well. So... Oh, man. This is really this... Man, this is so annoying. Hitting that 8K. I know there's been... You know, there's been some update with measuring, like, people do shallow and deep insertions. The 8K thing for me is just really formality. A little bit of channel matching in there. It's just me. Sorry about that. I just need to 3,000 again. Going back to Asteria, that's a little bit expensive. 3,800 bucks. So it better be, you know. There we go. I got that. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. All right. Okay. Aful Dawn X right. So you're seeing everything what I'm doing here. This is how we measure and upload graphs on Squig. All right, so I'm done with that. I now go to... Where do we go to? I'm gonna edit this one here because you have to code this. Yes, you actually have to code everything here. So Aful should be A, should be here. There we go. Dawn X. So ABC. So it should be, yeah, I'll after Cantor. Why not? All right, and then so we're done with that, and we go with the Simgot, which is way down because it's, I do it alphabetically. Simgot. EG, was that EG280? So is it, that's after EA, right? Man, the namings, dude, like, I'll probably do it, yeah, after the EA, before the... Why do they do this difficult namings? All right, and I'll hit save. There we go. And almost there. FileZilla. And I think I need to site manager connect. Okay, so I got that. I just need to transfer that phone book, upload. Overwrite, yes. And the Aful Don X upload. And Simgot EG upload. All right, and refresh here. Okay, we got the EG. Yeah, I think I did great. Don't you think so? Where's my paint? I think, yeah. I think it's not bad. Just a little bit too much in here. But this was my neutral target, so let me put there my neutral target. No, I'm sorry. No, this is balanced. So, oh no, neutral target. Look at that. I said it's following closely my neutral target, which is... I got the mid-base part though. There. But this one here, I thought there's a little bit of elevation. I just thought there's a little bit of elevation. That's, you know... But just, I went too further than that. There's a little bit in there, but I went too further. And then, lastly, the peak in there, which is that one. I meant this one here, yeah. And here, a little bit too much in there. But, yeah, I'll take that as a win for me. Yay! And we have the... Oh, anyhow, like, very good. Look at that. Like, very, very good tonal balance on this one here, EG280. It's very balanced. I don't think it's base head level. I also don't think it is... It's just balanced. Look at that. Almost follows my balanced target. With very little caveat there. Dawn X. Let's see the Dawn X there. I did say it resembled the Supernova. And I'll stick to that because when I overlay Supernova here... Boom! Look at that. The vocal closeness really resembled the Supernova. Yeah, I can't be wrong. Like, too much mid bass for gaming is weird. The thing about the 280 is, like, even if it's mid bass prominent, it's not... Maybe it's because of the planar. It's not too much. It's just enough. But I don't do gaming, so maybe... I feel like a tuck is better because it may be like open sounding, but way back in the Philippines, like with my different friends, and they kind of like the consensus is a little bit different. It really is subjective in a way that some people prefer this kind of tonality preference when they're playing different kind of games, and there's always not like the same consensus that they feel like this IM is good. Like, it's always different. So I don't know if it's... I don't know. Like, I don't play games, but if Duke is still here... I mean, before we were talking about, you know, like... Benedict always has a different preference for different kind of games, and Angelo also has a different preference. And it seems like... It seems like your ears kind of like adapt to your preferences on what you want the footsteps to be. Like, some people want their footsteps to be really, really audible. Some people don't, you know. So, I don't know. I don't play games with ions. But look at that. Supernova. Very, very close. Cantor. Cantor should be brighter in tonality. Yeah, all because of that bass in there. There's really not a lot of bass for the Cantor. Plus, It's very good. Yeah, it's for 1,300 bucks though. Man, the Rockies is amazing. Someone there's YU9, is it YU9 QA? Yeah, they're saying that the YU9 QA is very good. Yeah, it looks like this one looks like SA6. Huh. Yeah, so I'm getting this one here. Not really getting, but again, I borrowed or loaning a set. This reminds me of SA6. SA6 series, like even the Ultras. Wanna bet? Yeah, definitely. There. Looks like the SA6 Ultras and maybe the original SA6 as well. Kinda. Mark II? I don't think so. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, could be, but with the Ultras though, really, yep. So yeah, I am after Mark's reviews. I think he's going to send it to me. So it is from JTiz. So thank you again, JTiz. He did say it's wine and QA. All right. And how much are these? YU9Q price. 399. Wait. Really? Is it 615? How about the specs? Does this have ESDs though? I'm wondering. Oh, no ESDs, so just custom WBFK. I don't know what that is. 1DD and 3 BAs. Okay. Interesting. So they said like because I said in the JT's channel I said that this is very good. That Rockies was very good, and I think they want me to try the YUN and QA to see if the Rockies still holds that title. The Rockies is really good, man. Yeah, what do I do now? I think I'm done for my impressions today. How many minutes has it been? I've been live streaming for an hour now. Yeah. For about an hour now. So any questions? I'm actually getting the what am I getting? I'm getting the Horizon. So next week I'm gonna do the same stuff. I'm gonna draw the graph. Simgot, Horizon, and Fio. I don't have a measuring rig for headphones, but I'm getting the Fio J3 or something. I think it's their planar. It looks like Sundaras. Hi-Fi Man Sundaras, so yeah. Definitely look forward to that. What else are coming to me? I think that is it. Yeah. And I'm gonna enjoy the Aful. Man, like the Simgot really I should have done the Dawn X first, because the Simgot dude, the resolution on this one for 80 bucks is amazing. Let me just talk about the Simgot here. It reminded me of Moondrop. Remember Moondrop? Race? Yeah, kind of. How about Land 2 Pop? Yeah. Kind of like Pop in there. But with better... Yeah, like Land Pop, but with better... Land 2 Pop is a bit bassier. This one here has more micro nuance. So definitely an all-rounder from Simgot here. I think it's very well tuned. Um, it's not too overbearing, just enough of everything really. So it's very very different from the ones they've had in the past. Say for example, maybe is it close to the Super Mix? Could be, yeah. Yep, like the Super Mix is, I don't know, man. The Super Mix, like, it doesn't really look like a lot of treble for the Super Mix, but for me the Super Mix treble is just really really artificial sounding. I tried everything about it, tried like cables and ear tips. Just the implementation on that planar drivers Michael Penner was just not for me. EW300, it's pretty close to the EW300 actually. Yeah. Did they even change something here? EW300 is also, no, EW300 is 1DD and 1 piezoelectric. This time it's 1DD plus planar. So I don't know if it's related to the EW300. Huh, that's interesting. EW300, nope, they've made that departure already. They've removed their, they used to have that 5 and 6K peak elevation, but I think they're done with that. Yeah. LM, nope, they're done with that. So they just cut that off and do a steady decline in the treble. So yeah, I think that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been fun. Last time I did graph 3 and I think it was too much. Not too much, but time flew too fast when I did the FX17, the Rockies, and the Meteor. I think I ended up doing like 2 hours live stream, but all right. Stay tuned for my review on the Meteor, the Rockies, and the FIU FX17. Anything else that you want me to cover? We're all good? We're all good, yeah? Thank you so much, guys, for any one of you who's still here. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the time that you wasted with me for the sake of fun and enjoyment in this hobby. Yeah, definitely I'm looking forward for the horizon. I'm getting a lot of, like, I'm just watching reviews and they've been saying it's very very good, and I'm tired of shilling I'm sorry, not Simgot, Zgots. They've been releasing really good sets, and I look forward to that. And also the FIO J, I think it's JT3. Let me just, is it FIO? Yeah, I think it's JT3. Open back over ear headphones. Open back. Wow. Okay. Okay, I don't know how much they are, but yeah. But yeah, I can't graph them, which is I can only draw. And hopefully by the time when I review it, there's already a graph of it. So is there a prize though? Like, I was never really a headphone guy, so it's like, it looks like it's $81, very budget friendly headphone. So oh, so it's Jade Audio. It comes in the name as Jade Audio. All right. So that's it, guys. It's been really fun doing this with you. I'll do it again next week. Zgot Horizon and whatever I get, whatever I receive, and expect my reviews on the nice HEK Rockies, Moondrop Meteor, and Theo FX17 this week. I'm gonna finish editing that. For now, I hope you enjoy your time there, enjoy your weekend, whatever day you are. It's Sunday here. In the Philippines, it's probably Sunday evening, getting ready for the week. So keep it slow, guys. Thank you so much for staying, and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna end this. Bye for now.